stuffing, plantain, slice of yam if you like, apples, mangoes, whatever. We want it to look plenteous and inviting. So we'll give you a list next week. I have one person in the community on my list. If you've got a community person that you think would benefit from this initiative, please, please, please let us know. Is that okay? Great, because we will need to start building on that relationship also. We will be having a Sabbath lunch once we come back from our visits and from Willesden, which is where we will go. And we'll come back, we'll have a lunch, and then we will have a spot for sharing our experiences of what went on, and then we will go into the week of prayer, which will start on the Saturday evening and will continue through until the next Sabbath, the 23rd, when we will have our homecoming day. The homecoming day, again, is a whole church initiative. Please, please, please invite the folks that we've not seen for a long time so that they can come home so we can hug them and sing and dance and eat whatever it is that we do when we have visitors come home. The idea is not for them to remain visitors, though, it's for them to come back. What else do I need to tell you? We will be joined this year by Stonebridge and North Holt. So we are also inviting a young person from each church to also be part of those who will do the presentation. So please, please, please pray for our young people who will be doing the presentations. I think that's me. Any questions? Great. Please, please, please order your hoodies today. Oh, various colors. Purple, dark green, blue. There's a ruby red. I've not seen them, but as I say, Ambrose has been very, very diligent in getting the colors together. They're going to be about £12. There should be no more than that, but they could be less. So see the youth team, see Sister Cheryl Allen, order your hoodies today. Okay, please.
Good morning, church. Today I've got some promotion to do today because I'm sure you have heard that we have our line, our prayer line now. Has anybody ever heard about this prayer line? How many have participated on the prayer line ever before? How many? I can see so many hands. Have you been blessed? Now, we want to make sure that this line has got to be used by all members. You see, as much as we are here, or as many as we are here, we can be able to interact, we can be able to share the word, we can pray together. As 1 Thessalonians 5:17 says that we need to pray without ceasing. All these programs that are coming on, they need prayer. There's nothing that can go without prayer. Now, I want us to know that this prayer chamber, which we have, we are still struggling on the name, but it's a prayer line anyway. And you can still use it even now, although it's going to be launched on the 16th of March as well. So I have a poster here just to make you know what's going on. It reads here, the number to dial is 033-088-1927. And the access code is 368741. The first person who logs in will hear some basic music going in there. Then there will be somebody, if another person joins in, you have to welcome that person. That means that you'll be two, and others will come in and come in. We shall always ask you to announce your name so that we can welcome you individually, so that we know Sister Stewart is there, Sister Harvey is there, Pastor is there, and all elders and any other member. is going to be participating in this. And we've got prayer times that we actually put in place. Morning times, we are starting at 5:30 to 6 o'clock. And this is especially for those people who will be going to work. They need to have the blessings before they start their day. So there's like a devotion and prayers. We are going to have more of prayers than more of preaching, really, because that's the purpose of the line, to pray without ceasing. Now, we have a caption during the day for the afternoon that is meant for the shut-ins, because they may not wake up that early, but we put this bracket for us to be able to pray and share with them in the afternoon. We are going to finalize the time as time goes on, because always there's teething problems when we're starting to introduce something. Now, we are also aware that in the evenings, we need to pray. We have put an allowance for people who have children who are coming from school. They need to go to collect them and come and have maybe supper. Then you can have prayer time as well. And that is 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock, thereabout. We are still working on the time to see what can we accommodate or who can be accommodated. But any one of the times, I'm sure any person can be able to fit in. But again, on Fridays, we are going to have a special time for the youth. Fridays, we are going to have the time for the youth and the leaders and even the elders, so that we need to be able to pray. Prayer is the key to all what we do. So I encourage you that you come to know this line. We are going to have flyers. It's going also to be put on our announcement table so that you can be able to log in. We are working with it. We are logging every day. So we are only going to have it inaugurated or maybe put to work by Pastor on the 16th, but it's working. It is working. So that's the announcement.
Happy Sabbath, everyone. So that's the end of the announcements. I'm the last person, I believe. So please give me your ears. I have brought back today my jar. Last week I had 3 pounds, but March I started. So I put, who can tell me? 3 pounds. That's right. Sister Ginny, have you started doing the challenge? Right. Who else? Because last Sabbath we had 2 people, Sister Allen and Sister Marshall Wigan. So Sister Ginny, who else has started the challenge? Nobody else? Ah, okay, Sister Elaine. Yes. Okay, we need more of you on this challenge. We are planning to have 300 members taking on this challenge to raise £78 for the year. And what you do is month 1 is January, you put £1. February, £2. Then March, £3. April is number 4, you put £4. And you do that every month, and you will see your jar actually filling up. And at the end of the year, there will be a special event to collect all the pounds. So please, it's for the church. We are raising money for the church because our budget, we need more money in our budget. So that's why we are raising this challenge. And yes, we have the windows fundraising. This is part of fundraising. Fundraising is organizing several activities. Some are for the windows, and we thought that this one, of course, part of it can also go for the windows, but it's something that will be decided with the board. But we still take on this challenge. So I hope that it's something that you can actually promote in the live groups. And also Sabbath school. Could our teachers promote the challenge also in their Sabbath school? Right. I just want also to remind you that we have forms for this Jude Camp meeting. So please come and see me. I've also put 1 form, so in case it's on the notice board, information is on the notice board. After divine service, Children Ministries is asking Jocelyn Fisher, the leader of Children Ministry, is asking the parents who have children between the age of 0, birth, to 12 years old to meet immediately after divine service in the Old Youth Hall. Also, for the 31st of March, they are planning to give out mothering cards for this special celebration. And what they would like to do is actually have church members donating homemade card or bought card for the mothers. So if you could remind when you are in the shop, if you see those cards, buy one, bring to church and give them to either Sister Norma White or to Sister Jocelyn Fisher. There is, next Sabbath is international, it's Women Ministries Emphasis Day, and that will take place actually at Stonebridge Church. The poster is on the notice board, but it will also be on the overhead. It's free, it's a free event, and it's for women only. Right, so that being said, cooking class, live demo, tomorrow is taking place between 3 and 5. There is also